Yo guys, Adempting here, back with another video, and in today's video, we've got a different video. It's going to be why Fortnite died. Now, many reasons why Fortnite died, so we're going to go over them, so let's get into it. Yo guys, the first reason why Fortnite died is it's kind of overrated. I mean, everyone talks about it, or used to talk about it. I mean, nobody used to talk about the games that they used to play, like GTA, even Minecraft. No, it's just Fortnite. Have you got the battle pass? Have you seen the new updates? All of that. Like, no other games really get talked about. Like, Fortnite was just the only one, and it was kind of overrated, you know, used. I mean, no other games were being talked about, so I mean that's the first reason it's overrated. Okay guys, another reason why Fortnite died is that it's just mainly luck based. I mean, one game you can spawn in, you can do amazing, okay, loads of noobs, you take them all out, but then the next game you can spawn in, die instantly from a guy with Skull Trooper. I mean, it's kind of like bad. As well as that, you could just pick one game you can get a Scar immediately, which Scar's amazing. Well, it was. You could take a load of people out with it, or you can just pick up a load of revolvers and pistols. So it's kind of just luck based. So let's get on to the next point. Okay guys, so another reason why Fortnite dies, it's kind of repetitive. If you think of it, it's sort of the same thing over and over again. You spawn in, you get your loot, try kill people, you might die, you might win. You see, it's kind of like the same thing over and over again. See, after maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours, half an hour, for example, you might get bored and then go play another game. But only for about 20 minutes, and then you go back to the game, even though it's boring. It's a weird thing. You see, it's repetitive after a while, so you go play another game, but then you go back to it. So that was the third point, it's repetitive. So let's go on to the next one. Okay guys, so the next reason is that it kind of gets boring, you know. You can be late at night playing and you just start to get bored because you're doing the same thing over and over again. You're probably not winning, and you just keep getting killed, and it's just kind of boring. You know, if there was like another way where it wouldn't get as boring, then that would have made the game less of dying so quickly in people's minds. So let's go on to the next point. Okay, another reason why Fortnite died is that the loot system is super unbalanced. I mean, one game you might get all of the best loot, RPGs, golden snipers, golden everything, but then the next game might get something terrible like revolvers, pistols, and that's like it, and it will just be a trash game. You won't like it because you're getting terrible loot and you won't be able to kill anyone. So like, that's another point. The loot system is super unbalanced. Okay, another reason why Fortnite died is that you kind of get killed too easily. I mean, you can just get killed like one sniper shot if someone gets a good shot and you're out. You know, someone can be camping, they easily get you, and it's just like, you know, it's kind of easy. If someone's got like RPGs, they can just one-shot you. If someone's got anything that's really good, all they got to do is just like quickly shoot you and bam, you're done, and then you're back to the start. And so it's kind of like you get killed too easily. I mean, let's go on to the next point. Okay, another reason why Fortnite died is that, see, the skins. Now, the game is free, but it's not in another way. You got all the skins. Now, you're kind of pressured. If you don't buy the skins, you're going to look like a noob only having the default skin, and nobody wants to have a default skin, do they? So, I mean, you kind of have to pay money to look good, otherwise everyone's going to think, oh, you're trash at the game, you're a noob. See, when really, you can be a default, but really, really good. So, I mean, that's the, like, annoying part. To get the skins, you have to pay money, otherwise you just have a bad default. So, I mean, it's kind of like, it is free, but it's not. There's a catch. That's how they get their money, though. But still, if you want to have a nice outfit to go around killing people, you have to pay the money, and that, for a lot of people, is just what killed the game. So let's go on to the next point. Okay guys, another reason why Fortnite died is that there's so many little kids. Now, it kind of just gets annoying. You can be in a lobby with someone playing 50v50, or just in a random squad, and you just hear some kid in the background really squeaky, and or for example, you can be in school and there's just kids just doing just rubbish Fortnite dances and they can't even do it. So it's just really cringe, and it's just like, why are you doing it? And it's always the little kids who mostly do it. So it's kind of boring and kiddie. So I mean, let's go on to the next point. Okay, another reason why Fortnite died is that it kind of just ripped off PUBG, to be honest. I mean, that's kind of a simple point. I mean, PUBG was the thing, and then Fortnite comes along and just straight up just steals it. I mean, it's kind of bad. I mean, let's go on to the next point. Okay, another reason why Fortnite died is that it kind of stole every other game's audience. Minecraft, for example, GTA, the Call of Duties. I mean, their audiences kind of got stolen because everyone wanted to play Fortnite. If you weren't playing Fortnite, you were a neek, okay? So everyone wanted to play it, so they stopped playing all their old favourite games such as GTA, Minecraft, FIFA, and then they all went over to like the other game, Fortnite. So it kind of stole everybody else's game's audience. So everyone would want to play that, but nobody really wanted to go play games like GTA. You know, it kind of died for a bit. I mean, it came back after Fortnite died, but like, yeah, still, it kind of ripped them off. So let's get into the next point. Another reason why Fortnite died is the V-Bucks system. See, you either pay money or you can earn them, but the way you earn them, it's so slow. You basically can't get anything with the ones you own. So I mean, it was kind of pointless, you know. I mean, what's the point in? You might as well just buy them because you won't be able to save them up because it just doesn't work. You might get like a few hundred in a season. It's really, you can't really get anything except from one emote. But that's it. Like, the stuff people really want is like the outfits, everything, some of the axes, but the thing is, those all cost like 2,000 V-Bucks, or they all costed, and then you couldn't get that because you either pay £20 or 20 or 30 US dollars, or there's nothing really else you can do. So let's go on to the next point. Okay, another reason why Fortnite died is that some people are so addicted. I mean, they were literally people so addicted they were going to like therapy and like addiction places because they were addicted to Fortnite. I mean, come on, it's a game. How can you get addicted? And then people playing it every day, non-stop. You know, people, you know, if like, for example, if the new season came out, loads of people just like not go to school and only want to play like Fortnite. I mean, they were so addicted to it, they'd not go to school to play the game. I mean, that's far. I mean, people were so addicted that like it's what other game really ever has done that? I mean, it's very complicated for a little game like Fortnite, which it's not even a complex game where you have to do so many challenging things. If you think of it, it's meant for kids, and people are yet getting addicted to it, you know, playing it non-stop. So I mean, let's get on to the next point. Another reason why Fortnite died is that really only little kids play it, but that's not true. There are loads of teenagers that play it, but if you're like an adult or a teenager and you go into a Fortnite match, a public squad, just want to go see if you can find somebody to play with, realistically all you're going to really find, or mostly find, is a load of 8-year-olds, you know, like little kids. So I mean, and then they're always going like scammer get scammed, you know, stuff like that. And it's just like, to be honest, nobody really wants to play with like 8-year-olds on games, which is kind of acceptable. I mean, they're really annoying. But I mean, let's get into the next point. Okay, another reason why Fortnite died is that they weren't really listening to their like audience. Now, when they should have been, you know, the drones, not the drones, the planes. You see, people wanted them removed, but they weren't removing them. See, if they listened, that might have stopped them from dying as easily. I mean, it was kind of doomed to fail at some point, but if they just did a few like things differently, listening to their like audience more, that might have like slowed it down a lot. But instead they didn't, and well, we all know what happened. It died. So let's get on to the next point. Okay, the next point is people talk about it way too much. I mean, every day, like every minute, like people were just talking about it. They just wouldn't stop talking about it. Fortnite this, Fortnite that, and nothing else was really being talked about. I mean, you could be sitting with your friends, they'd be like, oh, are you going to play the new season tonight, you know, blah blah blah, something like that. I mean, nothing else really gets talked about gaming unless it's Fortnite. You know, when it used to be other games like GTA, Minecraft, instead it went over, boom, Fortnite only. If you ain't playing Fortnite, you ain't talking about it, you're not cool at all. So, I mean, that's kind of a big reason why it died. So, let's go on to the next one. Okay, another reason why Fortnite died is there was so many tryhards. I mean, the amount of streamers you would come across, it was unbelievable. And they all sweaty tryhards. You come across one, you're probably going to die. I mean, the amount of sweats there were, which is kind of understandable considering how people are addicted and they played it non-stop. But see, if you're just a guy trying to get into Fortnite, see what this game is, and you get killed every second, you're kind of going to think, oh, why should I play this game? So that was kind of a big thing as well. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, another reason why Fortnite died is kind of that, let's be honest, it was a waste of time. I mean, there are plenty of other good games you could have been playing. I mean, come on, you could have been outside, having a life. No offense, I mean, there were so many more things you could have been doing, but Fortnite was the shit. So, I mean, it kind of was a waste of time. So, I mean, whew, that's bad. Okay, so if you did go on to enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in a new video. Alright, road to 150 subs. See ya.